Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Girl Meets Bitcoin. Today, we are going to have a lesson in how you get paid in Miner Wars because there's been some confusion with a lot of new people joining. People don't understand what is happening in their accounts. So, I'm going to explain this to you. First of all, you need to know that there are different ways you can get paid in the whole Go mining ecosystem, whether you're in solo or in Miner Wars. And the way that you find that is you go up to your little head here, your settings, and you go down and you go to reward settings. Now you can pay your maintenance fees in Go mining token, or you can pay them in Bitcoin. And I recommend you pay them in Go mining token because you get a discount on maintenance fees if you do that. However, if you do not have enough Go mining token, it will automatically take your maintenance out of Bitcoin, and you will pay a higher percentage in maintenance. So if you're confused about that, there may be, if nothing's coming out of your Go mining, you don't have enough Go mining, I would look in your Go mining wallet and see what's in there first, and if you have enough Go mining to even pay your fees. You can also choose different ways to reinvest your earnings. And so you can take all your Bitcoin that you earn, and you can invest it in Go mining token. So that means you'll get your reward in Go mining token, or you can reinvest in TH and you get like a 5% bonus on TH. So you can see here with my over 300 TH right now, if I was doing solo, I would be getting $39, 39 Go mining tokens basically a day. Or I could reinvest in TH and I would get like 0.72 a day in TH. So those are your options. You will get paid two different ways in Miner Wars. You're going to get paid, and you can go to my beginner video, which I did on Saturday, to kind of go over a very basic how you play Go mining, and I'll explain this as well. But there are two ways you get paid in Go mining. You get paid in for your clan. Your whole clan will earn blocks, and that will get paid out in Bitcoin, in TH, or in GMT, depending on the setting that you have selected. And then you could win personal blocks as well, and those are going to get paid out in Go mining token. So on a day like today, the other thing you should know is that Go Miner Wars only pays out on Tuesdays. So if you join a clan or you switch from solo to Miner Wars, you will not get daily rewards anymore. You will only get rewards on Tuesday. So a lot of people get confused about that. Like, why am I not getting my daily rewards? You can't be in both. You can only be in one. So if you leave solo, you don't get your solo rewards anymore. You only get your Miner Wars rewards. And you can switch back. It takes a little bit because you haven't, if your miners have been in Miner Wars, they're not mining solo. So when you switch back to solo, then your miners have to start mining for you again. And it takes you over a day usually to see a reward because you have to have gone 24 hours of mining to get any rewards. So just keep that in mind when you're switching back and forth. So what's it going to look like when I get rewards? So generally the first thing that's going to happen is you're going to see your wallets decrease. And I'm going to show you that. So I have mine reinvested in Go mining, but if you're paying your fees in Bitcoin, you're going to see this in your Bitcoin wallet, which you're not going to see in mine because I don't have. So you're going to have your fees taken out of your Bitcoin wallet. But what you're going to look like, I'm going to go to all my transactions here, and it's a lot of transactions. And I'll tell you why in a minute when I go over to them. So these are all my earnings, but the earnings come after. You get to pay your maintenance fees first. You can see all of this came through today. So we're going to go all the way back. I just want to show you guys what it looks like. There's too many. Okay. Too many. My clan won a lot of blocks equity. Here we go. Miner maintenance. So what you're going to see is all of these little tiny charges come through, either in Bitcoin or in Go mining, depending on how you're paying your fees. And the reason why there are a million charges, and this is obviously also going to depend on how many blocks your clan wins, is because every time you win a round, that is a different transaction because there's different amount of TH in your clan, there's different amount of TH in the entire league. And so every time you win a round, it comes up as a different maintenance fees, right? So every time you win like a ×1 or ×2, whatever, every single win is going to be in a different transaction. So that's why you see so many of these. Now my clan won probably, I don't even know, quite a few of them. We had a pretty good week this week. So this is why you see so many charges. And these are going to come in the early morning. You're going to see these first. So it's important to have Gomining token in your wallet if you are paying in Gomining, because all of these charges are going to come out before you get your money, your payment. Then what's going to happen, this usually, and they might happen around the same time, is your rewards is going to show up in your little reward thing. And you can see last week I had a much lower TH. This week I had a much higher TH. So this is where your miner wars is going to show up. Over here, you're going to see your solo mining, and that's going to be daily. Over here, you're going to see your miner wars rewards, and that's going to be weekly. So this is going to tell you how much your clan made, not how many personal you won. This is just how much you made from your clan winning blocks. And it's going to show you how many miners you have. I have another miner because I bought another one. I know I'm not buying anymore, I swear. Your current TH, your mean efficiency, your reward. And again, I'm getting reward in Gomining. I chose that as my reward because I'm trying to up my total discount. But you might get yours in Bitcoin if you've chosen to receive your reward in Bitcoin. And so yours might look a little bit different depending on how you chose your reward. And I'm paying my maintenance fees in Gomining as well. And so mine's pretty easy to look at because I'm doing everything in Gomining. But if you don't have enough Gomining token, or you have that little thing clicked off that you're not paying in Gomining, then yours is going to say BTC and you're going to pay in Bitcoin. So this is my pool reward here. So that's how much total I got from all of my earnings, from every single block that my clan won. That's how much, that's the little piece of it that I got, right? This is how much this is the electricity fee and the service fee. You're going to notice that in Miner Wars, your electricity and your service are going to be higher than solo. And the reason why that is because once you pass the amount of money that you would have made in solo, then your reward is based on the average efficiency of the entire league, which is, in my league, was 21. So if I had stayed in solo, I would have had paid less in fees, right? Because I would have had a 16.2. Once I made more than that more than I would have made, it then changed that to 21 and started calculating the rewards and the fees based on that. So you will see in Miner Wars, if you're doing really well, if you're making more than solo, you're going to pay more fees than you would in solo. Just know that. And then it's going to tell you your total discount over here. Mine went down because I bought some TH. So this is what this means, okay? And this could look different. You might have some Gomining token and then you use it all because you spent it all on boosts and you don't have enough in your wallet to pay all of it. So you might have two. You might have some Gomining token. You might have some Bitcoin. You might have your fees just paid in Bitcoin. You might have your rewards paid in Bitcoin. You might also have your rewards paid in TH. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure how that would look on this because I don't do that. But it would probably look different. Okay, so let's go back to our wallet. Now that we've seen that, a couple hours later are going to come in your actual rewards from the clan. And again, if you are receiving those rewards in Bitcoin, it's going to come into your Bitcoin wallet. This got some people confused today because they're paying their maintenance fees in Gomining. So all of their maintenance fees came out of their Gomining, and their Gomining was less. But then their reward came in BTC. And so, but they were only looking at their Gomining and were like, well, how much come my Gomining's less? And you didn't actually lose money. It's just that your money went into the BTC. So you need to combine both of these and look at both of these. If you are receiving rewards in BTC, that's really important. Okay. If you chose Gomining as your reinvestment, you're going to go in here and you're going to get all these little, Go Mining deposits. And it's going to be from each and every block that you won and your percentage of what you won and what you get. And so at the beginning of the day, this just happened today, you're going to watch your Go Mining balance tank as they take the fees out of your account. And then a few hours later, depending on the time, you're going to suddenly see your rewards go up again. And if you have a very low TH, this is going to be very small amounts, right? If you are a big whale with like 10,000 TH, then you need to have a lot of Go Mining to pay all your service fees in your wallet because your rewards don't come until later. Then a few hours after that, or in this case, let's see, the last of my fees came in at 9:39, and then my personal started coming in at 10:47. So these are the actual personal blocks I want. If you don't know the difference, go back and watch my first video, because that's going to be where you learn the difference between a personal block and a clan block. Okay, so my personal blocks are always paid out in GMT, okay? Every single time. Now, personal blocks in our league were worth about 40 GMT. You'll notice I didn't get 40 GMT. These were 2 times 2 blocks that I won. That's why they're 77 and not 40. That's because 5% is taken out and given to your clan leader. I'm not a clan leader, so I didn't get it. Goes to my fearless clan leader. So those are all your rewards. And this can get confusing, especially if you're earning in Bitcoin and these are always going to come out. Your personal are always going to come out in Go Mining token. Always. But these might not. And if you reinvested in TH, you're not going to get any deposits because, well, you'll get your personal deposits, but you won't get your Go Mining deposits or your Bitcoin from the clans, because it will then go into your miner that you decided to reinvest in. And so that is how every Tuesday is going to go for you if you are in Miner Wars. And if you are doing well, it's going to be very exciting. If you are not doing well, it's not going to be very exciting. The other thing I will tell you is when you use a boost, I'm trying to find, I have to go like, this is kind of a pain in the butt that it's all in these tiny little, actually, I think I can go to filter and just show spells. So when you use a boost, can I? Yes, spell purchase. Okay. When you use a boost, the moment you use it, it's going to come out of your Go Mining. So you can filter this to see how much you spent. So these are all the boosts I used, right? You can see them all. That is also going to come out of but that's going to come out throughout the week as you spend your boost money. And they're called spell purchases, in case you were wondering. That's about it. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'm more than willing to make more videos around how all this stuff works. But that is the basics on how you get paid on Tuesdays in Go Mining. Thanks, everybody.